on the road again. So I'm off to Dawson Brook Falls, which is located probably about 45 minutes west of Halifax towards the Annapolis Valley. And it's a nice looking waterfall. I figured today might be a good day to head on over and check it out. Alright, here we are in another adventure, and we're heading out basically into the middle of Nova Scotia to check out a waterfall. Now, in my infinite wisdom, I did not take my snowshoes. I forgot them on PEI. Well, I guess I didn't forget them. I didn't expect to be out trekking through the middle of Nova Scotia. But since I stayed a couple extra days, I figure I might as well go chase a waterfall. So up here, the right hand side, that's as far as I've come. Up here on the right hand side, there should be a turnoff. Basically, here's the situation. We got the beautiful waterfall right here. I'm set up right in front of it. I can't go too much closer because I'm not sure about the edge. I'm not 100% sure exactly where it starts, and I'm not sure what's up along here. So I don't want to get too close, or I could end up being a victim and falling over, and that's a 40 to 50 foot drop that I do not want to partake in. So I'm staying back. Oh, there's some snow falling. I'm staying a bit back here, and I'm enjoying it. Overall, I mean, it's very snowy here. There's a lot of snow on the ground, small specks coming through the air, but most importantly here, there's a good shot. And basically what I'm doing is I'm shooting at aperture value 14. My ISO is 100, and I'm shooting at 1/6 of a second. So basically what that's doing is it's creating it's causing the waterfall to have a milky effect to it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it just a little bit. I'm going to change it to 1/4 of a second just to see where that leaves us. And that actually looks a lot nicer. But one of the things I'm doing wrong here and I want to change is my composition. It's off just a little bit. So I want to actually aim a little bit higher. Just like that. Now I can get the top of the waterfall and the bottom of the waterfall. At the top there's a nice little fall off, so I really want to capture that, and yeah, that's looking better. So what I need to do now is look at repositioning, because I need to get a different composition from a different angle, then pick out the best ones, right? So what I might do is I might head down the river a little bit to see if there's any spot where I can climb down to the base and walk up the edge. Now I got to be careful when I do this, because there is ice down there. There's a lot of ice. So I don't want to be walking on ice, that's for sure, and end up basically falling in. Then you're pretty wet, and that's a long hike back to be wet. But you know what? Let's get her done, and let's see what we can come up with. Alright guys, so I came up here, changed the angle just a little bit, and as you guys can see, there's not much hope of climbing up that river. It's water to water, side to side, unless I go up the embankment, and I'm not 100% sure what that embankment's made of or what's under there, so it's not a good idea for me to go up there. So I think my shots are going to have to be limited. basically to the big hill that you can see to my left or your right, and we're gonna have to basically might as well head back and see what else we can come up with. Now, I also understand, actually, while I say that, understand if I keep going down, there might be another waterfall. On the way in, I heard something else down a little bit, so I'm going to explore down there and just check it out. One big safety point that I want to point out is, since we're in the middle of woods, away from civilization, you basically don't want to create too many tracks. If you start creating tracks zigzagging, you're becoming a bit disorientated, and I don't want to do that. I want to basically use the tracks I created as my point of how to get back here. I know the road's right there, so it's pretty simple, but another key thing is make sure you're dressed, especially when you're out here, and dressed warm. If you notice yourself zigzagging, it's time to head back. It can be a sign of disorientation, which could be a sign of hypothermia, and that's not something you want to have out here alone. So I'm going to go down the river just a little bit and see if there's anything else, and hopefully we'll have some good luck down there too. Alright guys, so I captured a few pictures. I've had a good day. It's been a lot of fun here in the middle of nowhere. So another tip when you're shooting snow is basically to overcompensate. Overcompensate for the snow, because your camera sometimes might get confused in thinking that it's a very bright image. So if you overcompensate, you're letting the camera know that it's supposed to be bright, and as such, it'll lighten up the snow so that you're not basically underexposed. So I've had a great day out here. It's been lots of fun. I think I'm going to head back to the vehicle though and head off to see what other waterfalls I can find. It's just been a tremendous success. Sure, you know, you don't always win because you don't always get to walk down and around and into the waterfall or by the waterfall. Sometimes you're on top of it like we are today, and you don't actually get to get ground level. But you know what? Overall, I think it's a win. I'm pretty happy about it. So you know what? I can't say anything else really. Besides that, I think it's pretty much time to head back, and we'll head back to the car and get all charged up again. For more photography adventures, make sure you subscribe to get the latest episodes. Every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Atlantic, we launch a new episode right here on the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe.